What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video. In this video we got Wack 100. He's talking about unreleased Nipsey Hussle songs that Blacc Sam has, some Blacc Sam rumors. He's also talking about Lauren London, also touches on Eric Holder and says Eric Holder did nothing wrong. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. We're gonna listen to Wack explain what he means by all of this, and I'll talk after the video.
You've never heard Lauren London and family plan to do this with the strip mall.
No.
You heard that?
I mean, no, I heard some
went
things,
away.
you know, months leading afterwards, but it seemed like everything phased out, fizzled out to nothing. Even Nick Cannon said he was going to continue the marathon, pick up the torch. None of that happened. I was waiting, watching that, like, this ain't moving on that. He got too much going on to even move on that, clearly. And then the family, they don't look like they moving on it as much either, you know, as far as outside of Blacc Sam.
If it was, all Sam give about is merch. That got 80 unreleased Nipsey songs over there and ain't did so much of his feelings. Game did a song with Nipsey on the mother that he been had and made me do the paperwork, sign the song and the royalties and everything about the song to Nipsey kids, and Blacc Sam wouldn't let the song come out. And that was Game homeboy for real. Without Game, y'all wouldn't know Nipsey the way y'all knew Nipsey.
Gave him his first tour, huh?
Put him on the tour, made him look larger than life, told the labels he was going to sign him if they didn't, and all that sparked the whole flame fire. Game did that. Game had a song coming out on this album that all the paperwork, royalties, pub, he gave everything to Nip's kids, and Sam wouldn't let it come out in his feelings.
So what it take? What does it take? Does it take just a, you know, a conversation, you know, negotiation?
I don't know what it take. I don't know, dude. I ain't never seen him in my life, and I ain't never seen him with a woman in my life. Big U told me he was gay. Swear to God, he told me that. I didn't believe him, but now I sit back and think about it. I've never seen that man with a woman in the media, on the outing, or nothing in my life. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, just not having a woman in the public eye doesn't make you gay.
I've never seen that ever with a woman ever.
God, hey, that's you're right. I ain't seen him with no woman.
Ever. That does Puma movements, all kind. He takes photos. He's out at all kind of events. Never.
It don't make you gay, but it make you suspect.
I mean, but what if he got a little chick that's quiet as kept? She don't want to be out there like that. She wants to know she is.
Listen,
she would have been at the funeral.
Everybody
it's a lot of private relationships. People don't want you to know who their significant other is. I know somebody I follow his account.
Puma, you know, the marathon. This you never even at the funeral. You don't see. We've never seen him in the streets. We never seen him with a woman.
Listen, because he got a point though.
Malice.
It's true. It's no malice. It's straight facts. It's facts. Like, it's stuff that you don't even think about. It's no malicious in
I'm
it.
not just keeping it real.
Crazy.
If that thing was there, just like he controlled the music, he would be in control of the real estate. And guess where the store would still be today? Instead, they're moving it to Melrose over there.
Damn.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Wack. They got it on Melrose right now.
I know where they got it.
Can you blame them? You literally have, you know, the images all over, you know, all online. You know, you trying to continue a project right there.
That's to make the spot that more authentic.
But if they're trying to continue a project, I do understand them deciding, you know, now that we're having a conversation just on it, like them moving, because you got, like, he died.
That's what make it that more authentic.
He died right there.
If you talking about who he is, that's where he would want it to be. Everything about him is the hood. You know, me personally, I thought the store should have been on Fairfax, but that's just Wack the businessman. But if you rocking with it the way you gonna rock with it and keep it authentic the way you want to keep it authentic, you keep it right where the is that.
But you know, we be having these conversations, and you know, it's sad to say, but yeah, definitely once you get that money in your pocket, you do need to move up out that hood, because the hood took him from where he was, you know, trying to build up that shit.
Like, from nothing. That a bit in Orange County and called it. Listen, his actions. That man didn't go there to kill that man that day. If he would have went there to kill that man, he'd have killed that man when he first walked up. That wasn't his intentions. But when the verbal starts, it leads to something. You's a snitch. Hey, homie, hey, what up, Nick? Don't talk to me. Nah, you's a rat. Who a rat? You a rat. In fact, I'll be right back. Everybody know what his reputation is. You know. You know what you just didn't call this man. You know what come with that. Want to put a street back against the wall, call him a snitch or a rapist. He got to get down, whether he want to or not. If he don't, he going to be labeled that and the set going to eat him up.
But
Why? What did he do? He didn't do nothing wrong.
Who?
Eric Holder did nothing wrong.
Okay, that's your opinion.
What did he do wrong?
I mean, off
okay,
top,
Rue,
he murdered,
let me give it to
Nipsey
you.
Hussle.
If you call a snitch on these mother streets,
it's up.
You better have a mother work and be ready to deal with it. It's wrong, but doing what I'm supposed to go.
When you put it in the context of street politics,
just real.
Of course nobody's gonna think he's wrong because he's acting on a snitch. The way you putting it, yeah, a lot of people.
No, it's not. That's what it is. So if he's wrong,
no, you said that wasn't his intention.
If he's wrong, what was Nipsey for calling the man a rat? Which later he was half right. The rat, just not yet the wrong one. Let's make sure we put that on the table too. Have you noticed? It's never been no documents popped up about this man told on anybody. So you tell me if he wrong for defending his name, then what's Nipsey for violating his name? Bro,
what's that?
It's some people in these streets that we know what they do. Everybody know what he do.
He could have caught the fade, Wack.
No. You missed what I'm trying to tell you.
Wack.
You missed what I'm trying. Like when you listen. When you cross that snitch, all that top, that's to die for. So my thing is, all right, if he wrong, then what was the other? What you call him for not being for being wrong? Because he called the wrong snitch. It's one that's telling this ain't him. And why he wasn't ready to deal with what would come with it. Be right back. Everybody know what that means. Everybody know who this is. Everybody know what he do. So why Nip didn't get in his car and leave? Or why he didn't go in the store where he could have had some... Hey, Rue, let me tell you something. If I tell a I'll be back, knowing what I do, and you don't take heed to that, then you's a bozo.
Ain't he letting you walk away?
He wasn't supposed to let the walk away. You right. And if he did, either you supposed to get right or
get away.
Or get up out of there, like one of the two. Like, you supposed to get right. Let me tell you something, Rue. Snitch on the street. You do know that's an attempt on that man's life, calling him a snitch in front of people, right? You do understand that, right?
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's an attempt on that man's life. Because it's going to get around the neighborhood. He call it snitch. What he do?
But how you think Nipsey got the information, or at least had the nerve to say it? It was the fact that probably already in the neighborhood going around.
The hood always gonna get the info.
Listen, you missed the point. It's 3 Wacks, 3 of us. One doing life, one dead, and one on the streets. Don't mistake the information of doing life and say put it on me, or vice versa. Maybe he wasn't in the right state of mind. Ladies, don't send your to the street after having arguments when you knowing he got to go hit the street without saying too much. Maybe he wasn't in his right state of mind, and maybe he was angry about some other. I willing to bet it's somebody feeling some kind of way because the last conversation wasn't a good conversation. Tell mine all the time, hey, I told you I got to leave in an hour. I don't want to hear that, because if I leave on that note, I'm already irritated, and we tend to react and respond a little different. It's just real. So, at the end of the day, you cannot say this man is wrong, call him a snitch, and he respond the way anybody got his reputation is going to respond. He wrong. No, you got to look at the other side and say, well, you called him a snitch, ain't no paperwork.
Yeah, so hopefully Blacc Sam does release those Nipsey songs. It would be great to hear a lot of unreleased Nipsey Hussle music in whatever capacity, however they want to do a rollout for that. That would be really dope. And hopefully, like, you know, all the proceeds, all the money that's made from streams on that music goes to his family, his kids. I think that would be a win. I think that would be real dope. I do remember Nick Cannon saying that he was going to carry on the marathon. Now, he kind of that fizzled out, but I do remember I had forgot about that, and I think the lady named Rue brought that up. Like, Nick Cannon was pretty adamant about carrying on the marathon. It seems like Nick Cannon got way too much stuff going on right now. He's got like 8, 9, 12 kids now, and he's got shows he's trying to produce and stuff. It seems like his plate is way too full for him to like carry on Nipsey's legacy marathon, whatever he meant by carrying on the marathon. Or maybe he just meant that Nipsey's motivating him to keep hustling and keep striving for greatness. That might have been. It might not have been like, I'm going to carry on the marathon literally. It's really dope that they mentioned how the game kind of put Nipsey on. First tour really showed him a lot of love. Now the Eric Holder statement was wild, but that's just coming from a civilian point of view. Maybe with street politics in some weird universe, Eric Holder is not wrong, but to me, you know, taking somebody's life, I feel like it's wrong unless it's in like self-defense. So yeah, Eric Holder was pretty much in the wrong there. But if you translate that to street politics, maybe you can see the other side of that. Now, I do think when somebody says, I'll be right back, you got to get out of there, you know, especially if you're not carrying any self-defense weapons. You got to go, like, you got to get out, or you got to be ready for what's coming. So it is what it is. Let me know your comment down below, what you think about all this, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.